introduction. Welcome participants to the third virtual quiz competition for undergraduate data technology students from African countries. I am Dr. Femi Olubodun of University of Lagos, Faculty of Data Sciences. I have the quizmaster and timekeepers. They will be introducing themselves subsequently. I welcome you all, and I believe a winner will emerge today, and he will go home with our generous prize of 10,000 naira. We have a participant who is expected to join us from Ghana, Ado Gilbert. We may give him a chance to get in anytime he comes in. So you are welcome, and I wish you the best. Like the quizmaster said, please, your mic should be muted when you are not speaking, so that there will be no noise distracting the session. Thank you so much. So we begin again now with quizmaster introducing himself, then the timekeeper, then the participant, then later the spectators. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. My name is Omotayo Ebenezer Oluwaseun, a dental technologist here in Nigeria, and the quiz master for today's session. And I'm glad to have everybody on the platform. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ebenezer. My name is Emihe Chizitere Dennis. I'm a dental technologist in Nigeria. I'm going to be the timekeeper for today's quiz, and I wish everybody the best of luck. Thank you very much.
All right, over to you, Gladys Oluchi. Oluchi, rather, over to you.
My name is Obiwa Oluchi from Federal University of Technology.
All right, thank you very much. Gilbert is not yet on the platform, so Gladys, let's have you introduce yourself. Gladys, please introduce yourself to the house. Gladys, please introduce yourself to the house. Okay.
My name is
Thank you.
Gladys Uche from Federal University of Technology.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think you have a problem with the network connection from your end. So please do yourself a very good favor by relocating so that you don't miss out on today's session. Thank you. So let's have quiz Queen. Miss Queen, please introduce yourself to the house. Queen, if you're on the platform, please introduce yourself to the house. Okay, I think Queen is not on the platform. The next person should be Frances. Miss Frances, please introduce yourself to the house.
She's not there, only Donald.
Okay, Mr. Donald, over to you. Please introduce yourself to the house, your name and your school.
My name is
Louder, please.
My name is Okoli Chima Donald. I'm a 511 student of Federal University of Technology, studying dental technology.
All right, fine. Thank you very much. That was a very good one. I must welcome us once again all together today's wonderful session today. And I want to believe that everyone has been anticipating this session, and of course, your hopes are high. Somebody wants to win today's take-home prize, and of course, it's definitely going to be somebody. Well, I must reiterate also the instructions that governs today's session. Like Dr. Olubodun has rightly pronounced to us, we are supposed to have our microphones muted if we're not talking, and if you're asked to talk, you unmute your microphone. Secondly, today's session is going to take a new shape, a new look, and in that it's going to be a session in which every participant is going to be given a privilege to choose a question of his or her own choice within the range number 1 to 30. Number 1 to 30, I repeat. And so you're supposed to choose your question and then listen while the quiz master reads your question to you once, and then the options once. If you have problems getting the questions well, you can always call the quizmaster's attention to repeat the question. And quickly, the quizmaster is going to repeat the question. So you have only 2 chances to listen to your question. So pay attention, a very rapt attention to your question. I wish everyone best of luck. I want to believe the timekeeper is going to be taking note of the time. Every participant has 10 seconds to answer a question. And if you're not able to attend to your question, it's going to be given to the next participant. That's the next person in line. And so if the next person in line is not able to answer, we declare the answer and then we go to the next question. Thank you very much. I want to believe we can start now and avail ourselves some time. Quizmaster, timekeeper, are you ready?
Definitely, I'm ready.
All right, sir. Participants, are we all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you very much. So the first person is going to be Olushi, followed by Gilbert. Gilbert is not on the platform. We hope he joins soon. Gladys, followed by Gladys, being the third person. Queen, Frances, and then Donald. So Miss Olushi, you're going to be having your question first. And so you're supposed to choose within the range 1 to 30, like I rightly said. So you choose a question now while I read to you. Oluchi, your question, please.
Question 20.
Question 20. All right, I'll read that to you. But before I read that to you, participants, please take notes of these. Speak loud and clear so that we can hear you. Speak loud and clear so that we can hear you. Thank you very much. Question 20 to you, Oluchi. All right. Question 20 says, what does it mean to speak the same language with the dentist in the clinic when it comes to determining the shade of teeth when we want to use for restoration, for a restoration? I repeat that question. What does it mean to speak the same language with the dentist in the clinic when it comes to determining the shade of teeth we want to use for a restoration? Options. A, dentists and dental technologists must have the same vocabulary. Option B, there should be common understanding of color convention. Option C, dentists and dental technologists must understand same language. Option D, none of the above.
Can you repeat the question, please?
All right. What does it mean to speak the same language with the dentist in the clinic when it comes to determining the shade of teeth we want to use for a restoration? Option A, dentists and dental technologists must have the same vocabulary. Option B, there should be common understanding of color convention. Option C, dentists and dental technologists must understand same language. Option D, none of the above.
A.
You said?
A.
A. All right. Option A is the wrong answer. Option A is the wrong answer. Gilbert is not in the house. So Gladys, you take that as a bonus. Gladys, you take that as a bonus. What's the right option in that question?
C.
E. Well, there is no option E, and so I'll declare the right answer to that question. The question is, what does it mean to take the same language with the dentist in the clinic when it comes to determining the shade of teeth we use for a restoration? The right option there is there should be you have only a chance to choose an answer. All right. The right answer there is there should be common understanding of color convention. All right. The next question goes to Gilbert, but it's not around. So Gladys, over to you. Pick a question within the range 1 to 30.
Number 5.
Number 5. All right. Question number 5. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Question number 5. Coping, dye, glazing are to fixed processes as the flasking, investment, packing are to removable processes. Coping, dye, glazing are to fixed processes as the flasking, investment, packing are to removable processes. Option A, these terms are all congruent. These terms are all congruent. Option B, these terms cross across both categories of procedures. Option C, the flasking procedure can take place in metallic fabrication of fixed appliances. Option D, none of the above.
B.
Option B is the wrong answer. Queen, are you on the platform?
She's not there.
All right. So Frances, you take that as a bonus.
She's not there too.
Okay. I'll declare the right answer to that question. The right answer to that question is option A. These terms are all congruent. Thank you very much. The next contestant we have is Queen. Now, Queen is not on the platform, so Frances, over to you. I think Frances is just joining. Ogochukwu Frances, are you there? All right. Frances, are you there? Okay, I think we'll have to skip. I think she's trying to speak. Ogochukwu Frances, are you there? All right. Ogochukwu Frances, please pick a question within the range 1 to 30. Please unmute your microphone, all right, so that we can hear you.
I advise you go to the next person.
All right. Okay. The next contestant we have on the list is Donald. Mr. Donald, please pick a question within the range 1 to 30. Mr. Donald, please. Number. Louder, please. I can hear you.
Number 6.
Number 6. Okay. Listen attentively. Circumferential clasps are used to provide anchorage for denture retention. I repeat that question. Circumferential clasps are used to provide anchorage for denture retention. Option A, so as to prevent denture fracture. Option B, so as to promote retention despite the potential injury to the tooth. Option C, both of the above. Option D, neither of the above. Option B is the incorrect answer. Option B is the incorrect answer. The right answer, okay. Let's have Donald take a bonus on that question. Mr. Donald, you have your bonus. Unmute your microphone, please. Option
D. D.
Option D.
Yes.
All right. Option D
Yes.
is the right answer. You have a bonus of 1 mark. Okay. Mr. Donald, your question now. Please pick another question. Mr. Donald, please pick another question.
I'm the next person. I'm supposed to be the next person after Oluchi.
Oh, sorry. That was a mistake.
The bonus is supposed to be mine.
All right.
The bonus is meant to be mine.
It's all right. I'll handle that. Okay. Gladys, your question, please.
Number 7.
All right. Number 7. Listen carefully. All right. Number 7 has been taken. So please pick another question.
Number 1.
Number 1. All right. Listen attentively. Casting failure is a function of expired metal alloy. Casting failure is a function of expired metal alloy. A. Lifespan of metal alloy will affect the crystal lattice. B. Cause metal components to harden at different temperature. C. Casting failure can be due to seizure of electricity. D. Option A and B.
Can I hear the options again?
All right, I'll give you the question again. Casting failure is a function of expired metal alloy. Option A, lifespan of metal alloy will affect the crystal lattice. Option B, cause metal components to harden at different temperatures. Option C, casting failure can be due to seizure of electricity. Option D, both A and B.
Option D.
Option D, both A and B. Option D is the right answer. You have yourself 2 marks.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Donald, your question now.
Number 17.
Question number 17. All right. Listen carefully. Gypsum occurs naturally and is used in the manufacture of A. Zirconia, B. Chromium cobalt, C. Calcium sulfate, D. Calcium sulfate hemihydrate.
Calcium sulfate hemihydrate.
Please mention the option.
Come again. Can you come again? Okay, option. Come again with the question.
All right. Let me come again. Gypsum occurs naturally and is used in the manufacture of A. Zirconia, B. Chromium cobalt, C. CaSO4.2H2O, D. 2CaSO4.2H2O.
D.
You said?
D. D.
C. D.
D. D.
D. Yes. All right. Option D is the wrong answer. Oluchi, please take that as a bonus. You can't have the options again. You said?
I said option C.
Option C.
C, yes.
All right. Option C is the right answer. You have yourself a bonus of 1 mark. All right.
All right. Sorry.
Next question goes to you.
Sorry. Sorry to interrupt.
Timekeeper.
I have a fundamental observation. All right.
Okay.
All right. Fundamental observation. Each participant has 5 questions, and we've given them a total number of 6 questions each. So I think at this juncture, we should be able to draw the scores of each participant and evaluate the winner.
All right. Thank you very much, timekeeper. That's a very important observation. So at this juncture, we have come to the end of this quiz session, and I'm going to hand over to the timekeeper, who is the officer in charge of the collation of results and then the moderation of this session. Thank you very much for your observation, Mr. Dennis. Over to you now for the declaration of the results in today's session.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Ebenezer. I think the contest between the participants was quite a good one. I commend every one of them for that. So without further ado, I'm going to read out the scorecard for each of the participants. Online, we have 3 participants in the person of Obinwa Oluchi, Gladys Uchechi, and Donald. So starting from Obinwa Oluchi, had a total score of 8 marks. Gladys Uchechi had a total score of 6 marks. And Donald has a total score of 8 marks. So we have a tie between Donald and Oluchi. So we're going to have a first to miss the question round, whereby the first person to miss the question automatically makes the other person the winner. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. At this point, we're going to be having a competition between Gladys Uchechi and Mr. Donald. And so we are not going to be to choose a question. I'll read out questions to you, and you provide the right answer. No bonuses. Anyone who misses his or her own question automatically loses at that point. So the first person to lose a question, to miss a question rather, is out of today's session. I hope well understood.
Yes.
All right. So the first person is going to be Donald this time around, and then Uchechi rather will be the second person.
No, sorry.
So Mr.
Sorry. It is between Obinwa Oluchi and Donald.
Oh, thank you very much, timekeeper. Thank you very much. That was a mistake. Okay, we're having a tie between Oluchi and Donald. Oluchi and Donald. So we're going to have Donald to take his first question, and then Oluchi takes the second position. So Donald, please, your question now. After the initial diagnostic appointment, irreversible hydrocolloid impressions were made of the maxillary and mandibulary arcs. This has consequences for the final restoration. Which of these statements are true? Which of these statements is true, brother? I repeat the question. After the initial diagnostic appointment, irreversible hydrocolloid impressions were made of the maxillary and mandibular arcs. This has consequences for the final restoration. Which of these statements is true? Option A, yes, as impression forms the foundation for all dental restorations. B, no, as clinicians' skill for making good impression is the only determinant. C, the model obtained from the impression is the only best consideration. The model obtained from the impression is the only best consideration. D, none of the above. I repeat the question and the options to you. After the appointments, irreversible hydrocolloid impressions were made of the maxillary and mandibular arcs. This has consequences for the final restoration. Which of these statements is true? Yes, as impression forms the foundation for all dental restorations. No, as clinician skill for making good impression is the only determinant. C, the model obtained from the impression is the only best concentration. D, none of the above.
A.
Option A is the right answer. You have yourself 2 marks. All right, listen carefully, Oluchi. The etiology of tooth surface loss is a multifactorial phenomenon that affects only a few individuals seeking rehabilitative dental treatment. I repeat the question. The etiology of tooth surface loss is a multifactorial phenomenon that affects only a few individuals seeking rehabilitative dental treatment. Option A, only selected patients who are careless about their oral hygiene suffer tooth loss. Option B, sorry, there's a mix-up somewhere. Option B, all dental patients are liable to tooth loss regardless of their oral hygiene practices. Option C, etiology of tooth loss is not a multifactorial phenomenon, but a function of good oral hygiene practices. Option D, none of the above. I repeat that to you so that you can have it clearly. Yeah, the etiology of tooth surface loss is a multifactorial phenomenon that affects only a few individuals seeking rehabilitative dental treatment. Option A, only selected patients who are careless about their oral hygiene suffer tooth loss. Option B, all dental patients are liable to tooth loss regardless of their oral hygiene practices. Option C, etiology of tooth loss is not a multifactorial phenomenon, but a function of good oral hygiene practices. Option D, none of the above.
Option A. Option A.
Option A, only selected patients who are careless about their oral hygiene suffer tooth loss. Well, that's the incorrect answer. So at this point, I want to believe we have a winner. So I will hand over to the timekeeper to declare to us the winner of today's session. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Ebenezer. I think you did an impeccable job with the Quizmaster session today.
Thank you very much.
Secondly, I would like to commend all the contestants. I think we all showed great spirit of, would I say, sportsmanship, and showed great intellectual prowess. Obinwa Oluchi, Gladys Uchechi, and Donald. I must say that I'm really impressed with the session today. But just like every contest, there has to be a winner. So, and we must get it clear that the winner of today's quiz competition doesn't mean every other person is not intelligent or smart. It just goes to say that, okay, one person has to get it. So at the end of this quiz session, Donald ended with a total score of 10, while Obinwa Oluchi ended with a total score of 6, which automatically makes Donald the winner of today's virtual quiz competition. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Dennis Emiye, the timekeeper for today's session. You've said it all, and I must congratulate Mr. Donald, who has emerged the winner for today's session. Congratulations, Mr. Donald. You are the winner, the lucky winner of today's session. At this juncture, I'll hand over to Dr. Olubodun to give a little speech and a little comment on today's quiz session. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, I'm grateful to everyone that is present, and I'm happy that they remain on the platform despite that the winner has been declared. Gladys, I really enjoy your stay, and Obiwa Olushi also. Donald, even though the winner has left the platform, I believe it isn't any reason other than network. I say congratulations to every contestant, and also well done to Quizmaster and Timekeeper. Also, Ugo Alexander, who came in, the first winner of our inaugural quiz competition. Thank you for giving us your companionship. We also thank Ibrahim, who was once here, and one Mohammed too, who also is an attending contestant that was here with us. Egbo Francis Ogoshuku, maybe due to network problem, couldn't remain consistent. However, for those who are here and couldn't participate. That's Egbo Ogoshuku. I think that's the only person. We shall give her another chance in the next round to participate. That will be the fourth quiz competition. Congratulations, Donald. You were declared the winner when you were not there. We really appreciate the fact that you work very hard, just like every other contestant. You are a proud winner of our 10,000 Naira, and within this coming week, the amount will hit your account. Congratulations. Comments from you?
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate all this, and thank you very much for the opportunity you gave all the dental technologists across Africa to come together and enlighten ourselves. And thank you very much for the opportunity, sir. May God continue to bless you.
It is sweet to be a winner. Congratulations. Bobby Waolushi,
Thank you, sir.
that Donald won today does not make you make you poor student. It also only mean, like the the quiz timekeeper said, that a winner must just emerge. I really congratulate you for remaining consistent and for giving a tough fight. Thank you, accurate timekeeper. Thank you, quizmaster. This session is about to be over. We really appreciate you. We lost connection. I lost connection and the recording as well. I don't know if we can do a brief introduction, because this one will go onto our YouTube so that everybody will know you, because your names will now appear in the video that will show on YouTube. YouTube will promote this video and we will send it across the world. You can get contact. So say your name and your school, so that those who will be watching this later on will be able to identify with you. I will begin. Quizmaster, then timekeeper, and then the contestant, and then our spectator, Ugo. So I begin. Well, my name is Dr. Olubodu. We are doing this because of technical issue. I'm from University of Lagos, Faculty of Dental Sciences. I form one of the team members of the Dental Technology Africa that is behind this innovative virtual quiz competition. This is our third session, and we have participants who will subsequently introduce themselves, beginning with Quizmaster and the accurate timekeeper.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Omotayo Ebenezer Oluwaseun, a dental technologist from Nigeria, and I was the quiz master for today's session. And of course, I'm an administrative member of the Dental Technology Africa. Thank you very much. I think the timekeeper is not on the platform, so Gladys, please introduce yourself.
No, he's there. He's speaking.
Hello.
Okay, he's on the platform. All right.
He's speaking.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Ebenezer. My name is Emihechi Dennis, and I was the timekeeper for today's virtual quiz competition. And I am also a member of the administrative arm of the Dental Technology Africa organization. And I would like to say thank you to everyone on the platform. Thank you.
Donald?
My name is
Okay, go on.
Federal University.
All right, Gladys, introduce yourself.
My name is Imo Gladys Uchechi. I'm a student of Federal University of Technology.
All right, Donald, over to you.
My name is Okolechi Madonna. I'm a final year student at the Federal University of Technology, where studying dental technology.
Thank you very much. Alexander, please introduce yourself. Please introduce yourself to the house, Mr. Alexander.
Okay, my name is Ubu Alexander from Federal University of Technology, Owerri. NIE.
The winner of the inaugural session of our virtual quiz competition, right?
Is it me the first winner?
You are the first winner.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just added that to your introduction.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Glad that you made it. Next year, we'll be having the 4th session of this virtual quiz competition. And we hope every one of you will come on to participate, to watch the proceedings. I appreciate your stay, and God bless everybody. Thank you so much. Bye for now.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye for now.